Hello, this is Beaver House of Productions, and welcome back to the Bionicle Heroes Commentary. I am Vakiti, your glorious and efficacious host, and these are my co-hosts, Joe Squared, I guess, because we have somebody else filling in for Fishville this week.
Mania!
And let me just go on the record first and foremost as saying is that introduction has some very strange implications. First and foremost, that the Paraka have nuts to crack on bars.
Maybe they do. They're bio-organic, I kid.
God damn it. Anyways, new guy, introduce yourself.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Steve.
No, you are not. No, you are not, Steve. You are Ruslan, and you are filling in for Fishbill because Fishbill is still very dead.
Bondwoman!
Yes.
What?
Alanine!
Okay, fine. Just interrupt me with random shit.
What were you gonna say, Joe? Fuck.
Okay. What if like Matanui or whoever created the Paraka gave them the nuts, right?
Gave them the nuts.
Yeah.
He gave them the D.
But they don't have any penis.
Please edit that song in that I showed you. Do it.
They just have the nuts.
Well, what's the purpose of that?
Just no reason. Just to,
well, if it's a chestnut, that means you can hit people with it.
Shimmery!
That is a very disturbing thought. The Paraka just smacking people in the face with their singular nut.
A lesson frowns past the subsidiary shout.
Indeed it does.
Should the no porter fever the guide?
Maybe.
I was just gonna say that.
Well, too bad. I'm stealing your lines.
No.
So this game is like Contra, except you don't die at all.
Did
ever,
you just compare Bionicle Heroes to Contra?
Yeah. See, you just constantly
Contronicle Heroes.
Fervid.
See, you just constantly shoot everything, except there's no difficulty in this game.
How is that any different from like Call of Duty or something?
And marbling.
Well,
Duty calls.
You know, you're right. More like Call of Duty, except less skill, and that's a scary thought.
War never changes, or does it?
This tough transformation volunteers a castle.
No, is war never changes.
Does it? Yes.
That reminds me of something.
What's that?
Okay, so I watched this top 10 Watch Mojo video or some shit, and it was about the top 10 evil corporations, right?
Uh-huh.
And one of them was COD, Advanced Warfare, or whatever. So
you know, that game actually looked...
And I think Kevin Spacey is in it, and he says something like, "What you're looking at is name drop, Advanced Warfare." So what I said was, "What you're looking at is name drop."
That game actually looked pretty cool, I'm going to admit, at E3, and then they found their way to fuck it up.
Of course they did. This is COD. They can't make it. They can't. Look, they probably played at E3 and got massive negative reception because they're
contractually obligated to turn anything that they come up with into pure weapons grade shit.
That's how they fuel all the weapons in their games. The Terminator.
Yeah. Instead of using like one of the things you get, like you get 25 kills and you get in a row without dying, and instead of getting the tactical loot, you just get the weapons grade shit that just hits the field and then hits the fan, and then everyone just dies from the shit flying at them.
No, that's the goal of one of the maps. You just have to find the fan and you have to throw your shit into it. It's like capture the flag, but with more shit.
Distress Cake urges the comedy against the bogus microcomputer. A noble refreshes Liam's penis.
Okay, that last bit wasn't so random.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you just threw that in there yourself.
The crews misprints the head circuit over our grain.
This gimmick has gotten real old real fast.
Yes. Speaking of grain,
Okay,
you know what else is
I'm
grain?
done. Tell them what I've been doing.
Yeah, she's just been reading randomly generated sentences for this entire part of the episode.
I love this website so much. The inherent pros purchases the fellow.
These Bowrockers.
Another deed fingers this prerequisite receiver.
Wait, what?
Another deed fingers this prerequisite receiver.
Okay then.
This is perfect. No, the random paragraph generator has space to put in nouns if you want to not be
so
as
you
random.
Oh.
So you just added a noun?
Also, we
put-
could do the reverse of our randomly generated fanfics. We could have the entire fanfic be generated and have random words be sensical.
Yeah, I put Whiplash as noun 1 and Liam's penis as noun 2.
Isn't that the way it always goes?
Whiplash rends Liam's penis. Liam's penis bankrupts a distress throughout my cake. Liam's penis urges the comedy against the bogus microcomputer. A noble refreshes Liam's penis.
It's a fanfic to the exponent of -1.
The absorbed percentage reclaims the valley.
What?
Something
Yes.
about reclaiming valleys?
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Yes.
this reminds me. I need exactly
What could this
30
possibly
Xbox
remind you of? What in this
Shut up.
bloody universe could this possibly remind you of?
My brain is random as fuck. This reminds me, if anyone has it, I need 30 Nintendo coins to buy the Wonderful 101.
Okay,
30.
George
That's
still
fucking-
has those two. He has codes from Pokemon Platinum. He's just too lazy to get them right now. I will
God
bug him
damn it,
for
I
them. I will bug him for them.
Yes, 30. My brother wants to get 190 coins or whatever, so we can get the platinum status again.
Oh
We
yeah,
have a
apparently
3D
there are Platinum rewards this year, despite the fact that Club Nintendo's shutting down.
Yes. So,
How come
yeah.
Peekaboo can have huge power?
What?
Huh?
The Meryl line can have huge power as an ability, and that seems kind of random to me.
More
It
random
is.
than Pichu having surf in some cases.
Yeah.
Well, there is
It's quite-
actually a Pikachu that surfs in the anime, and that's kind of a big deal. Although although there are also Pikachus that can fly that you get from the Pokewalker.
Well,
Anyway, that reminds me. So Josie, you remember Meryl with huge power? As a
Yeah.
Meryl with huge power, it's bullshit. He has Aqua Jet and Belly Drum, so it can like. Basically, Aqua Jet is the priority one, water move, and it now knows the physical attacking fairy move, and now it's fairy, so it has really good resistances. But the most important part is that it, with huge power, it can one-shot a lot of things. And it's super fat, because why wouldn't it be fat? So it would take hits too.
If
I-
anyone's
in case
wondering,
you
I've been quiet because I have no idea what's going on.
Huge power is an
Okay.
ability that makes Pokemon stronger. And Azumarill is that Pokemon everyone thought was
maybe
called
we should let our
Oh, so
maybe
you could
we
just rename it steroids.
Everyone shut up and let Liam talk. He is our god, and we will worship him as thus.
I was just trying to say let Russ talk.
Run!
I-
All hail the Ruslan!
Oh, what? So you switch gods so easily?
Yes!
Man, I don't want you as a worshiper. You'd suck.
Have you been watching our show? I change religions like every week.
I don't
As
know.
Yes. Huge power.
If anyone's
double-
wondering how I was actually found by Liam, he just picked me up off the street.
A wild
back.
Ruslan
Importance.
has appeared. Liam used Ultra Ball.
You know, considering that our first meeting was
do this show now.
considering that we first met at a McDonald's, that's actually not too far from the truth if you want to get technical.
Now Whipples was
Yeah.
talking.
One of his friends introduced me to him, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's hang out. And then this happened.
Hell, the Whiplash!
And then it became Ruslan's YouTube journey.
All hail the Hypnotoad.
And
Okay, can we let Whipples talk now? He wanted to talk.
Joe?
He's dead
Yeah?
now. Oh.
All I wanted to say was that huge power is a Pokemon ability that doubles the Pokemon's attack.
Yep.
Okay.
So as Meryl strong for no reason.
If you
Okay.
hacked it onto a Pikachu, would Light Ball stack with that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
Now let's talk about
so-
something that isn't Pokemon.
okay.
Digimon.
They're making
Digimon and
a
Pokemon.
new. They're making a new Digimon anime this year, or next
Digimon
year.
and
I forget
Pokemon
when.
are the as of
They've been
generations, Digimon and Pokemon are the same thing.
But Liam, they've been making new Digimon anime since whenever they started.
Yes, but this one has the original cast all grown up from the first season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I know.
kind of
Teenage angst.
Yeah, the one thing I don't like the character designs they've gone with.
Really?
Like, yeah, I don't like not the drawing, the art style. I guess not really the way they look.
Were the character designs ever really that good though?
Well, see, they're trying to
No,
make them look.
okay.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to make them look less exaggerated because they're not kids anymore.
No, I know. I don't mean. Look, I mean the entire way the show is drawn, like the style of it.
You mean
Not-
the
not-
entire series?
No. Just this show. It has a very different style from the other Digimon show.
Okay, well, I don't think we've actually seen any of the Digimon themselves yet, just the human cast.
Yeah, but they look different.
Well, they're
Like,
they're
it's like-
supposed to look different.
No. I mean, they look different, like how Jim Lee's art looks different from Rob Liefeld's
Okay.
in that kind of way. Or
Well,
like,
anything
yeah.
looks good compared to Rob Liefeld. That's not very good comparison.
No, that's not the point wasn't that it looks good or bad. I just mean they look different. It'd be like comparing Dragon Ball to fucking Fairly Odd Parents. Not that vast of a difference, but I just mean there's a difference in the way it's drawn.
There's
Okay.
kind of a vast difference, I would say.
Yeah.
Oh god. You have no idea the amount of jokes I could derive from that sentence. Dragon Balls and drawn.
Well, how come Dragon Ball is 2 words?
Oh.
Whipples?
What?
Why is Dragon Ball 2 words?
Because they're Dragon Balls. They're
Yes.
literally balls that
They're
summon a
ball-
dragon.
Let's see, Dragon Balls makes
They're actually attached to me.
let's see, all those jokes about balls, about the balls being actual dragon balls from a dragon, they're all kind of justified because they're 2 separate words. If they were 1 word, then it wouldn't be so obvious.
Well, do you remember that episode, Linkara or whatever, atop the 4th wall, where he reviewed that comic book called Freeman or whatever it was?
No.
It was something men. It was 1 word, but it should have been.
Something men.
Yeah.
Men. Men of the sea.
Okay, what's the name of the actor who played the guy with the glasses on Seinfeld?
Speaking
oh,
of Seinfeld,
I know what you're trying to say, but it sounded like you're trying to describe Doug Walker, but no, it's Jason Alexander.
Okay, what character did he play?
George.
George Costanza.
Why the hell was I thinking of him? That's wrong.
Cosmo from Fairly Odd Parents was in the live-action movie, and he was played by George Costanza in 1 scene.
What?
And there was a live-action Fairly Odd Parents movie. Timmy
Why?
Turner was because
I didn't even know this existed, and now I don't want to know this existed. Pass me
Okay,
the
well-
please.
Well, you're gonna know it existed because so Timmy Turner is played by Drake Bell. He's 23 years old now. The fairies are usually CGI, but in one scene they're live action, and Jason Alexander plays Cosmo. And now we're gonna read our dumb fan fiction.
Wait, are
Great
you
way
saying-
to great way to segue into that, Josie.
Wait a second. Are you saying that Timmy Turner in that show is 23 and he still has his Fairly Odd Parents?
Very odd parents, yes. Well, he came up with as long as he acts like a child forever, he's going to keep his fairies. Apparently, that's part of the rules. So he's basically wished that no matter how old he gets, he stays in 4th grade forever.
All right, Josie.
That's creepy as shit.
Yes, it is.
Can we please focus here for a second?
Yes.
Just for a second.
Gore Only Tripping by Liam the Idiot Face. That's your name now, Liam. Aquaman tripped along friendly. That sentence sucks. You suck, Liam. You're a bad writer, Liam. He was on his way to meet his lover Turl from Battlefield Earth for Valentine's Day. He smiled to see a Josie-saurus hopping along. Apparently, I'm a dinosaur on a pogo stick. That's cool. Carrying a fishbill's still very much charred corpse in his mouth. Yep.
Who cooked the fish?
Yep.
Oh, God. I actually
see,
ate fish tonight.
See, I've wanted to eat fishbill all my life, and now that he's dead, I've been doing that. And I've been eating very well this past... how long has he been dead?
2 weeks.
However long that is, yeah.
2 weeks.
I don't know how long 2 weeks is, but I've been eating fish. I've been eating bits of Fishbill's dead corpse all that.
If it's been 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure he's rotten. Well, he's always been a little rotten.
Huh. Well,
He's made of rotting horse meat.
Oh, that'll explain why I have liver disease. Anyway, where was I? Yes, I just ate. I have fish. I am on a pogo stick. I have Fishbill's corpse in my mouth. All right. Aquaman was almost inside of Fishbill's still seriously charred butt when he came across a burgery cake. What? What is that? Like a cake with the properties of a hamburger? We've invented the greatest food on the planet. Anyway, lying alone on an important plate. That must be a treat from my Lebanese bear, he said to himself.
Lebanese bear.
Yes, because Lebanon produces bears that are all gourmet chefs. Every bear in the country in Lebanon.
So Lebanese Russians.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Every bear in the country is a gourmet chef. Anyway, that treat must be from my Lebanese bear, he said to himself, and tripped over it. Oh God.
His neck. The fanfic is over.
What? Yes.
Broke neck. Fanfic over.
Keep going,
Yes.
fuck.
Aquaman tripped over the burgery cake anyway. The cake looked Negro, so he ate it. Okay. Okay, then.
Why am I friends again?
I ask myself that every day, especially when Liam tells me he doesn't want to start a Patreon. Anyway, it gave him the most pear-shaped tingling sensation in his spleen. How unusual, he said. My spleen doesn't usually tingle like that. I should go see a gas doctor. And he continued tripping to see Turl from Battlefield Earth. When Turl from Battlefield Earth came out to meet him, he took one look and fell over. People like to fall in this fanfic.
So, if he's been tripping all this time when he saw Earl, or Turl, does that mean he's been doing the mushrooms? Have you been doing the drugs?
Come on, keep going.
What is it? Aquaman cried orderly. Your vagina flaps and your puffy lips, Turl from Battlefield Earth said. They're American. Can't you feel it?
They're American.
Aquaman felt his vagina flaps and puffy lips. They were indeed quite American. Oh no, Aquaman said. I'm a woman. He, or rather she, started to cry. It must have been that burgery cake. It must have been that burgery cake you left for me. Did you know what it would do? I didn't leave you any cake. Turl from Battlefield. Wait, I should have been reading this like John Travolta. I'm sorry.
God damn it.
I didn't leave you any cake! Turl from Battlefield Earth said. I got you a sweet tooth! It must have been that six-dimensional man who lives nearby! He acts a little Canadianly, ever since he robbed Ford in a watermelon! But how can you ever love me now that I'm a woman? Aqua Woman sobbed. Well, I never knew how to tell you this, Turl from Battlefield Earth said, manly, or as manly as you can when you're John Travolta. But I actually prefer women, and I think your vagina flaps is really shiny like that. Really? Aquawoman dried her tears. Aquawoman kissed Turl from Battlefield Earth, and it was an entirely woody sensation. Okay.
Woody sensation, huh?
Like a penny cheating against the rounding constitutional.
Hey.
They spent the night having entirely wooden sex until the cake wore off suddenly. Everything was rather awkward after that.
I can imagine.
I'm learning how to spell your name! I was watching a movie once!
Hey, wait a second. Wait a sec. What would happen if, like, the Turl, when they were having sex, Turl had his in her, and then he...
Think of it like teleporting into a tree.
And
You
then-
basically be Siamese twins via penis.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be fucked.
What the hell?
Wow.
Explain this one to your doctor.
What the hell?
I hope that's the plot. I hope that's the plot of the new Aquaman movie because that's the only way that shit's gonna work out. I mean, have you seen?
Isn't that bad?
Have you
You
seen
people
it?
are fucked. I don't want to be on this channel anymore.
This is your channel.
Liam banned himself from his own channel. Goodbye.
If Aquaman becomes penis Siamese twins with John Travolta, that is the only way I will go to see that movie.
I won't go to see any DC movie except for Suicide Squad, unless it turns out the rumor is true and Rick Flag is actually the antagonist. In which case, they just pulled another fucking Mission Impossible. And
This episode is over now.
No, it isn't. It's not over until someone says significant shrink.